So now it's probably time to go get those beds formed up and put the fabric over them so that when the weather does get past the chance of frost, we can put some vegetables in the ground. We'll go do that right now. As you watched this experiment, it turned into a cluster really quick. It was one of those things. The wind hasn't blown at all day long. But as soon as I got that fabric on the ground, it's about 15 or 20 knots. And it's still blowing. I think what we'll do is regroup. We'll go find something else to do, some other thing that needs to be tidied up. We'll come back and work on this later. Now, I made this harder on myself than it should have been. I got greedy. I wanted to divide that fabric in half of the roll. It's too small. It was too small for the bed I made originally, so I had to adjust it, and then it still turned out to be too small. So let's go get something to drink and see what else we can get into that's not quite this exasperating. I'm sure there's other stuff we can do. Let's go try. Since the garden bed plan didn't go so well, I've decided to come over and work on the underwater robot, this bottom skimmer. Takes a lot less thinking, a lot fewer things that can go wrong. We'll just start up and throw it in and see what else we can get into. And away it goes. That one item has made cleaning the pool 100 times easier. And the top skimmer that you see right in front of us here, it's also been a real good addition to pool cleaning. I think the other thing that we can do is just grab those sandbags. It's only 4 of them. Bring those down here to the other pile and get them ready to move out to the pallet that we have out by the pecan tree. Wow. Forgotten how heavy these were. Okay, 2 things that needed to get done, now out of the way. I think the best idea for this afternoon, the rest of it, is to just call it a wrap. There's no way I'm in the right frame of mind to go do anything more than this just kind of manual labor. I think we'll regroup, think about our garden bed project a little better, maybe work on the soaker hoses that we bought this morning. But we'll just call it quits. Maybe just take the rest of the afternoon and do very little. Everybody take care. We are out of here. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Sid's Blue Sky Farm. It is a bright and somewhat warm Thursday morning. I have my drip hoses. And I have a problem. If you remember in bed number 1, I'm not sure it's in the shot, but bed number 1, I laid that drip hose out, covered everything with fabric. Bed number 2 and bed number 3, the drip hose is in my hand. It's not under that cover. I've got to do some thinking. It's going to be, I'm going to have to be shot down in every bit of research I do in order to uncover one side of those beds, because it was a nightmare. It just wasn't a lot of fun. Very rocky, and it's very hard to keep that cover. I just may not have the right material. It's just hard to get it to stay down. I didn't buy the pegs, like tent pegs to keep it down. I was covering it with dirt and rocks, but with the stiff wind we had going on, it wasn't working very well. At least I can put a drip hose in the last one, because we are at that point. Did these 2 beds yesterday and finished off this one really early this morning. And now I'm coming back to finish it, this whole bed, and try to get it done. But for right now, you know what we do? We roll it. Let's go to work. All right. Out of this line. Okay, that extra length is good. Don't have to run the hose as far. Making progress. I am so out of sync this morning. It's kind of ridiculous. As you can see, not thinking real clearly. I've still got to pull that bed up to a point and flatten the top out. It's not ready to go down. It's way too wide for that fabric. So let's get that little step taken care of. I will get back to my research in just a little while, see if I can figure out how to get these things close enough that the drip irrigation actually works without uncovering bed 2 and bed 3. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but I'm going to do everything I can not to have to uncover them. We'll see. Just one of those things I wasn't thinking very clearly about. Right now, we're going to go grab the weed eater and try to clean up around these pecan trees. I really don't know yet how many I might have lost over the winter. Hopefully none, but if we have, I want to know it. So I'll take the weed eater and clean these things up. I'll run you through that real fast, then we'll come back and close out for this morning. Be right back. I'm really glad I decided to take the time and run the weed eater around the pecan trees. I have a question for any of you guys out there who are guys or gals who are pecan farmers. Most of the small trees had a little bit of green on them, so they're showing life. Some of the larger trees, maybe a foot tall, a little longer, they look like they had put out leaves and they had been burned, like in the frost. So I'm hoping they also had leaves, but they got hit by that frost and they're just not back out yet. The way it looked, there's only one tree that really looks questionable. So maybe we'll get through them. How you doing, neighbor? We'll see. And the other thing I did was just run around the edges of the garden. I do that because the weed eater is cheaper than spraying. That's the only reason. But for today, we're going to call it quits. That's going to be a wrap, a cut, a stop. We've had enough. Hope everybody has a great rest of the day and rest of the week. We'll be back with a video on Saturday or maybe Sunday afternoon. Everybody take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.